What's going on, guys? Unknown Player here, and today we're going to take a look at even more Black Ops 3 multiplayer gameplay that I was able to record at E3. This is a new map I haven't showed off on the channel yet called Combine, and the weapon we're using in this footage is actually very, very special. It's called the Sheiva, and we're going to take a look in depth even more about what makes this weapon so special, and it's actually got a really cool attachment on it, which is very interesting for Black Ops 3 multiplayer. So as always, if you enjoyed this video, give it a like rating, and make sure you are subscribed to this channel for the latest Black Ops 3 gameplay and information. Take a look around my channel. There's a ton more Black Ops 3 footage and informational videos that you guys definitely don't want to miss out on. So I'll link those videos in the description, also on screen right now. There's a ton of Black Ops 3 content right here on this channel. But first off, we're going to take a look at the class setup I was using in this actual gameplay. So we've got the Sheiva, which is an assault rifle, a single fire one. We've got a red dot sight for the optic. Also got a grip to reduce the recoil when aiming down sight. You've also got a stock, which means faster movement speed while aiming down sight as well. And you've also got a quick draw grip, which allows you to aim down sight quicker. A long barrel, which increases the damage and range slightly. And the very interesting attachment is called high caliber. This increases your headshot damage. So that means all your bullet damage, of course, to the head is going to have slightly increased damage. Doesn't matter about to the body, but those multipliers are going to be slightly increased. And the two perks I was rocking, like most of my gameplays, was a blast suppressor to keep me off the minimap when I'm doing my thrust movements, and also the fast hands, which allows me to aim quicker when I'm aiming down sight. I'm using a wild card, which allows me to use 6 attachments on my primary weapons. Let's get into some footage of this beast in action and what makes it so unique. So you can see it's mainly a 2-shot kill. I think sometimes it may be a 3-shot, but for the majority of the time it's a 2-shot kill. Now it isn't able to be, you can't just like spam the trigger like most single shot weapons in Call of Duty games. It's very, very slow firing, probably one of the slowest firing single shot rifles I've ever used in a COD game. It shoots very, very slowly, but if you land 2 of those shots, it's very, very deadly, because you can literally just get a 2-shot kill. And what makes this very interesting is that it's a 1-shot headshot. That's right, this assault rifle is actually a 1-shot to the head if you put on the high caliber attachment, which means increased headshot damage. The multipliers actually mean that it's a 1-shot headshot, and it's absolutely insane. I'm not sure whether this will carry through to the final build of the game. I can't imagine it would be, because it might be a little bit overpowered, or maybe they'll have to increase the recoil or something like that. But it does seem very, very strong at this current point in time. And you can see right here, I'm just going off in this gameplay. I do manage to get, I think it was a frenzy kill. I'm not sure how many kills in a row that was. To be honest, 2 of the people, or this one guy, the Reaper character, was actually AFK, and I was getting some cheap kills on him. I'm not going to lie, I did actually get some easy kills on that guy who was AFK. But you can actually see right there, I was managed to get a 1-shot headshot, which was just a clean example of how this can be a 1-shot to the head. I literally just got 1 shot and it took him out. So it's actually insane how this thing can literally be just a 1-shot kill, and that's an assault rifle in this game. So that is a crazy, crazy assault rifle, and I really do like this weapon. You'll see in the gameplay, I managed to do really well with this weapon, picking up a lot of kills, and I really do like this map as well. It's called Combine, and like I said, it's one of my favorite maps to play on, simply because of how basic it is. Like the buildings, it definitely reminds me of a Black Ops 2 map. It's also got some wall running parts on the outside. Not sure whether I utilize those, but it does have the wall running parts on the very, very outside, which literally my first ever game on was on this map, and I managed to get the hang of it literally straight away. You just run up, just go to the wall. I got some comments asking me like, what button do you press to go wall running, and stuff, kind of like, how does it work? It's very, very simple. You literally just boost up to it, and if you're running kind of like adjacent to the wall, you will manage to latch on and you'll just do a wall run. You can't stay there forever. You do have to kind of like eventually jump off into something, or else you kind of go on a curve and you'll fall down, of course. But it's very, very simple to get the hang of, and I just like this map. It's very easy to get the hang of, very, very simply. And it's a 3-lane map. It's got the little kind of cave area down one side, it's got a building area down another side. In the middle is kind of chaos, because there's like this little bridge where 2 buildings can look across each other, but it's definitely kind of like a way you can get some very easy kills from it. And again, like I said, I really enjoy this map. The character I was using was called Outrider, and she comes with a special power weapon or ability. Her weapon is actually this like massive bow, which you can pull out, and it does a lot of damage. As you would have seen in the gameplay, you manage to, if you hit someone directly, it's an insta kill, of course, and then it also goes and explodes a second time. So you can pick up a ton of kills. If you hit someone, you'll basically push them back, and then it'll explode a second time and kill anyone that's near them. So it's a very powerful weapon, but very hard to use at the same time. Thought I'd give it a try and kind of see how it played, and I definitely had a lot of fun using it. I think this is probably one of the more close quarters maps, so the bow wasn't really the best idea, and to be honest, using this single shot assault rifle probably wasn't the best idea either. But I think this is probably a map that will dominate with submachine guns and shotguns. I didn't manage to rock around with too many shotguns in Black Ops 3 when I got to play, but they are pretty good from what I've heard and from what I saw playing. But I definitely want to have a go with using a shotgun and a submachine gun on this map. But I would say this is probably the most close quarters map out of the 4 that I managed to play. So I probably wouldn't recommend using this weapon, to be honest, but I did manage to do some decent work with it, and I of course had a lot of fun using this weapon. I just really want to get used to using the weapon a lot more. I think it's going to be a really good one. It's going to be interesting to see whether they tune it or not, or what kind of how it's going to change, whether it's going to be similar to the FAL like Black Ops 2, because that weapon is of course very, very strong. But of course, this this is definitely subject to change. Of course, it's a pre-alpha, so a lot of things are probably likely to be balanced. But hopefully you guys have enjoyed this look at Black Ops 3 multiplayer gameplay. If you did, smash that like button and definitely leave some comments down below with what you're excited for and what you might want to see from me in terms of Black Ops 3 videos. But hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. Remember, there's a ton more Black Ops 3 gameplay on my channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video.